His father was having cancer. So right now he left his job and going to his family and for his father's chemotherapy. I listened to him very deeply, what he's trying to say, and understand what he's going through.
Hello everyone, I'm Malavili Ravindran, your host for today's session, welcoming you all to another episode of Toastmasters. Today, we have come up with an initiative. The participants are tasked to narrate their communication experience and impact that happens in the conversation with stranger or to known circle, with a belief that the participant can understand their strength, weakness, and the area of growth in their people communication. So, this session and the upcoming session for a certain time will be related to the task mentioned before. With this happy note, I would like to invite Arman to share his experience.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to speak. So, my experience on speaking someone, I would say the most impactful was a guy when I met him at while traveling. So yeah, his name was Suresh. We I was going to Devanhali. Sorry, I was going to Husmanhali, and on that travel, he was sitting beside me. So I just got a seat open. I just go and take the seat. And after a few seconds, he wasn't looking so much good. So both mentally and well suited. So I asked if you're having some kind of problem or something happened. So he told me about his life, what he is doing now. So he told me that his father was having cancer. So right now he left his job and going to his family and for his father's chemotherapy, and that's all. So I listened to him very deeply, what he's trying to say, and understand what he's going through. And yeah, we talked so much, and I at that some time I thought that he just wants someone to listen about himself or his life. So yeah, he talked a lot. So after a few seconds, he told me that he is an IITN Madras, and he was doing some kind of job from 60 lakh something package he was doing, and he just leave his job and going to his family. So yeah, at that time I understand every successful person are facing some kind of problems. Even if they are successful, they are facing problem and they will face the problem. So yeah, after that, I asked some advice for him, and he told me. I told him about myself, what I'm doing right now, what I'm pursuing, and yeah, he recommended me something. Uh, he recommended me to pursue either AI or ML. So right now I'm doing both AI ML specialization. So he told me either pick AI and fully focus on one subject or ML. So yeah, we talk about that. Then after sometimes after that, he will start talking about corporate life, how things are. After that, he goes back to his college life, how it was, and yeah. So then my stop came, and I wish him so his father get a good health and his chemotherapy work, and I live at my bus stop.
Thank you, Arman. So, I think you gained some knowledge from him and as well as you gave some emotional support. Yeah, that was a good one. Next, which participant we can call? Pooja or Agastyan? I'm confused as both of them are strong communicator and they have all address lot many things. So, Arman, can you do me a favor? I'll just give you a
Yeah.
minute. I'll just give you a minute. Okay. You just
Okay,
think
ma'am.
who to call. Okay. I'll just ask you. Okay. Meanwhile, audience, I would like to introduce Shri and Co Techno Solutions. They are specialized in selling RF microwaves and electrical components with exciting discounts ongoing. Their services is available across India with delivery support. To know more about the company or components and prices, feel free to reach out to them. The contact details are given in the video description. Do check out. Herman, hope you have decided.
Yeah, ma'am. I think we should start with Puja, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Pooja, the dice is yours.
Okay, so thank you, Arman. Yes, so you want to say something?
This is so
No, no.
criminal activity, you using Arman to decide to whom to give a chance. Anyway, you guys hate me, I know that.
It's not what I hate.
Okay, okay, Pooja, take on.
Yeah. So thanks for that love that you showed by hating sir. All right. So yeah, coming to my part, I think from previous week, few connections whom I couldn't connect or prolong or couldn't get the conversation. I think this week I could get in, and this week I must say the journey was much better than last week. I do agree my health was a little upset, so physical health was a little down. But one thing that could help me cheer up was I was able to connect with people, and that was something really nice that I got back the connections from the previous week. So I remember that one such dancer from the previous week whom I messaged didn't reply, but this week again she replied. Probably she was busy. She only replied a hi. I congratulated on her posts and she replied with a thank you. I was very curious to know about her journey into this field because not many people pick up this field. They're usually the surroundings are they make them feel low about choosing art forms and art fields as their career or so. I was pretty more interested in that. She didn't reply yet, so I'm waiting. Probably next week I might get that answer as well. And one such Python developer from the previous week where I couldn't get much information on her journey. This week, I could connect. She asked me regarding if students were interested, and I was more curious to know about the domains that they are offering and other details because only if I come with complete details that students also will be interested. So, yeah, that was again pending. I was supposed to connect with her today, but again, my health was down, so I couldn't make it. And yeah, I've kept it for another day. That is there. And one with whom I could connect from my office. I think the way I could converse was much better, much different. And yeah, this time more than speaking over a call, it was finding out through messages, and I learned how to navigate that. I was finding it a little difficult because here we are conversing through video, through audio, the expressions, the intonation, all of that can have an impact. Now, if all these things are cut down, how do you still navigate the conversation to get what you want or to direct it in the way you want it? That was a challenge that I could pick up this week, and I hope I've done some improvement there. And looking forward to have many more connections and meet many more people. That's my experience for this week.
Thank you, Pooja. Now let's call Augustine.
Thank you guys for the opportunity. Oh, okay. I happened to meet few guys from last week. What I observed when I meet people, usually we have a prejudice. Oh, this guy may speak this way, or maybe this way. And our brains are so capable of imagining who and how. And the brain is so capable that even it imagines the the person's background, ability, or maybe the aura, or whatever. Brain is so capable of analyzing all these things. But sometimes reality is different. And sometimes reality is reality and it matches the thoughts as well as the imagination. But few times there is something new which actually overturns our imagination. Always giving chance to reality and going and meeting people is worth. And what we really face in an Indian society is people, when you start talking to them and you're a stranger, they don't take it so easily. They will apply first a defensive mode. Why is this guy talking to me? And what may be the idea behind talking to me? And what does this person want from me? So that's what comes to anybody's mind. Even if somebody comes and talks to us, we won't be taking it so easily. We want to know why this person is talking to us. So the major thing to talk to somebody is to find out a common ground. The first thing is that. Second thing is ask for an advice, then start a communication. So other day when I met somebody, that guy was an elderly man, and yeah, we see each other for a long time, but we never talk to each other. That day it was the common ground was food, and we were having food together. So it happened that sometimes when we say food is good or food is not good, and so conversations do start. And food was a common ground, and we started talking. Then he started asking about where I am from, and I told about that, and I asked him where he is from, and he told he's from Assam, and like that conversation started. So what happens? Few people are really open to conversations when we meet them. Some people are not so open to conversations. And meeting them on the common grounds is the best way to do it. And one more thing, what I want to add here is that is when it comes to speaking. When it comes to writing, I was writing emails to different companies. So when I was writing emails, there is one more question like, will they respond to us? Will they respond to us properly? And there is a time gap they're taking. So our mind actually, after doing an action, when it is waiting for a reaction or a response, it thinks hundreds of things. And we lose patience, peace. And finally, we get a good response. We are happy. We don't get a good response. Naturally, our brain produces a negative emotion. Finally, things were good. And I was happy with that also. And I do feel that there is a lot much room when it comes to speaking with strangers, interacting with them, because we always suspect people. And we don't want to just start a conversation with a random guy. We want to start a communication with right people whom we can talk with for a long time at least. So finding out that is only possible through their appearance and facial descriptions. There is nothing else that we can think somebody would be this way, somebody would be that way. Only our past experiences and analyzing of the human emotions on face and even the appearance. That's why people do take care how they look. And sometimes people want to look overqualified. Then again, they don't belong to the league. Then again, difficult to communicate with them because there is a lot much trend in the Indian society. People want to show that they're not belonging to the normal people. They are superficial, like they come down from heaven or different planets. They try to show off that kind of body language and behavior, and they don't talk properly. And when you ask them, also they behave as if you have robbed their joy. So it's very difficult to talk to such people. Anyway, there are some circumstances. Anyway, next week I'll be able to do better with this. But this week has not been that great. Anyway, I want to explore more. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Agustin, for giving us a perspective and views of image, communication, and many other things apart from people communication. So the points which we are telling is a key aspect of communication. That is also a part of this people communication. Yep. Thank you so much. With this, I would like to thank all the participants for their efforts. Without your work, it won't be possible. And thank you for the audience for all your support. Let's meet in the next session. Until then, bye. Take care. We are signing off for the session.